Hey guys, good morning. It's 7:24. We're dropping off the big girls at school, and then we're gonna drop off Autumn, and then I'm gonna go to the pool. I'm gonna meet Nin to work out, and then go home, take a shower, get ready. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm gonna be helping the nurse today.
Oh, Nurse Scott?
Yeah.
Yay! Yay! Yay, mommy! Yay, mommy!
So, yeah, I'll go home, have lunch, take a shower, and then come and volunteer. And then I'll probably just pick them up and pick up Autumn and go home and figure out what we're gonna have for dinner. I feel super raspy. Like the last couple days I haven't had like a huge amount of congestion, just enough to keep it like draining and make me feel raspy. And I cough and it goes away and then it comes right back. And I don't know what it is, allergies or whatever. I've had it for a few days now. It started with like a slight cough, like a dry hacking cough, but nothing was really coming out. So like I clear my throat and I feel like I sound better, and then just in a few minutes it comes right back. You know, I don't know, allergies, I'm not sure what it is. So it's better than going to the bathroom 15 times a day. I got smart too. I started letting them get out on Autumn's side so I could skip the line. Bye, love you.
I love you.
Y'all have a good day.
Bye. See you today.
Okay. I guarantee you one of them's gonna end up in the nurse's office just to come see me. You ready to go to school?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where did you go?
They went to school.
You went inside?
Mm-hmm. Because they had to go to school just like you do. The only bad part about coughing is that no, I don't need to throw it back, baby. Thank you. It makes me gag. It's like one of those coughs that I have to cough like 3 or 4 or 5 times each time I'm coughing, and it makes me feel like I'm going to gag, or I do gag. So if I have anything in my system, I have to be very careful. So anyway, if it's not one thing, it's another. But I'm alive and breathing. I have a healthy baby and a healthy family, and so I'm just gonna keep trucking along like I always do. So that's the plan for this morning. I really need to grocery shop, but I don't want to take all 3 of them, so I may just hold off until tomorrow. Tomorrow they have a Girl Scout event, and we need to go wrap up some stuff. And
Mommy, we got birthday.
no, all done with birthdays for a few weeks. All done birthdays. Every time I bought the black ones so that I would stop doing this, and it's still happening. Okay, just got out of the shower. I still feel really congested and just like a little stuffy. Threw my hair up in a bun, which I have some curlies kind of hanging down. And this shirt is from Nin. It's one of the ones that I'm using while I'm pregnant, but it fits perfect. Fits the baby bump. Like, what the heck is that? What is that? And this is literally the only business casual stuff I have. I told them, I was like, can't I wear scrubs? Because I fit better in scrubs, and they said no, business casual. So here I am, business casual. Now I have to figure out what to wear on the bottom. I feel large and in charge today. Oh my gosh. I don't know if it's the pants. Like whenever I wear maternity pants, I feel like it rounds out my belly so much that I feel even bigger. And I mean, I'm big for 30 weeks, I feel like, but oh, I just feel a little stuffed today in my clothes. So luckily I can change out of them in 3 hours, 4 hours. I went home. I told you guys I got dressed and everything, and I ended up, Nin gave us some beans and sausage and cornbread leftovers yesterday, and so I ate that for lunch. Now I'm headed to the girls' school. I got the stroller. My mom got us an early baby shower present. She got us a stroller, the extra base, and a sunshade. I'll show you guys when I get home. I had it on my Amazon registry, but I'm really excited because it's the same kind of stroller that we had with Maddie, and I really liked it with Maddie. It was super easy, very lightweight to like carry around and stuff. And then when we had Autumn, I was like, I want a jogger, I'm gonna run. Pff, that went out the window really quick. Never took up running. I tried, actually, I did, but I'm still even at that point was still way too heavy to be like an active runner. And I never used the jogger for what it was intended for. And so it just became like super big and too heavy to like carry around. And anytime I would even just take her when she was in an infant seat, which is very convenient because you just click her in the base and put her in the car seat. You don't have to like take the baby out or anything. The frame of the stroller was super heavy. I don't even remember. I'd have to look at it. I don't even know what the brand of jogger that we got was. But the stroller that we got for this baby girl, again, who's still nameless, is the Graco Modes Click Connect travel system. So I'm excited to get everything opened and put together and all that good stuff. And I'll probably just get rid of Autumn's jogger, to be honest, because we only use it when we go out to like theme parks and stuff where there's a lot of walking, and we probably won't do anything like that for 8-10 months until next summertime, because I don't plan on, we got rid of our SeaWorld passes. I don't plan on getting anything to go to a theme park until next summer, if at all. So I'll probably just get rid of her stroller and not even think twice about it. And if she needed something wherever we're going, we could always rent one for the day. So yeah, I'm excited about that. So Andres brought that home. I got to see him for just a few minutes before he has to go to work, and I'm excited to go volunteer to get an idea of what the kiddos do throughout the day and all this. My friend from work that volunteered the first half of the day, she messaged me and she was like, be prepared for nosebleeds and ice packs and what's the other thing that she said? Nosebleed, stomach aches, I think. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. Like, it's totally different than what we both do from a day to day, you know, so I'm excited. So here we go, volunteering mom 101. All right, all done volunteering for the day. And it was actually a lot of fun. I got to see both the girls when they were on their way to recess. Emmy actually came in and gave me a hug. Maddie just saw me from afar, but it was not bad. I saw a lot of kids, probably like in the 3.5 hours I was there, probably 35 kids. It was quite a bit. I feel like it's non-stop. Like, I'm not exactly sure what happens when the nurse has to go to the bathroom or when it's her lunchtime, because their school, they have double recess. All grade levels have double recess. So because of that, they hurt themselves quite a bit at recess, and they go through ice packs and band-aids, and they need temperature checks and all kinds of stuff very frequently. So it is quite the feat to take care of in elementary school. It's a little crazy to me, but it was fun. I liked it. I don't know if I could do it day in and day out, Monday through Friday, but it wasn't bad. And I could already tell just from being there one day that some of the kids are repeat offenders and like to go there to get out of class or whatever. And I could see that right away. So I can imagine what the nurse deals with on the regular. So right now we're just kind of essentially stuck in carpool line because I can't back up and think that through very much when I pulled in, and I just grabbed the girls right now because it makes no sense to have them go to after school care when I'm here already. We'll just pick up Autumn early and go home and have dinner. But yeah, I didn't really think it through. And so carpool line is behind me, and I kind of have to wait for them to clear out a little bit before I can back up and go, which is fine. Not a big deal. See, there we go, carpool line. We just finished up dinner. It was tacos. I had some tortilla, no, what are they called? Taco shells in the fridge. So we had that with some beans and ground beef, some cheese, and some guac. That's what we had. Tomorrow, Andres already put out some chorizo, so we'll probably have chorizo and egg tacos. The fridge is looking pretty bare, but that's okay. I'm planning to go grocery shopping this weekend, hopefully. We still have food to live off of. The girls ate. Maddie's actually eating some of what was left over from her lunch on top of the tacos she had for dinner, and they had a pudding. So it was a good night. At 6:30, I'm going to let them relax and watch TV while I lay my happy butt on the couch. What's the baby doing to you? You scared of it? You okay?
Yeah.
Oh, you got scared. She's scared of something over there. Yeah, because she's like your size. No, it's mommy's turn. It's mommy's turn. Put her down. Put her down. Oh my goodness.
Barely carry Maggie.
Because she weighs the same as you do.
Look at baby Autumn.
Careful, careful.
Mommy, can I carry baby Autumn sitting down?
Yeah, you can do it sitting down.
I can carry baby Autumn. It's your mama. Okay.
No, but Maddie has to be sitting down. She's not strong enough yet. Lola's gonna knock y'all's brush over. Lola!
Nice and strong again.
Oh my
Nice and
goodness.
strong again.
I know, you're very strong for your size, Mama. Because I can barely even hold
I've
them.
been losing my strength.
Alright, y'all say goodnight. See you tomorrow.
Oh, Lolita, she's gonna fall.
Lola! Don't.
She's gonna fall.
No, ma'am.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I got it. She's gonna fall if she did that again.
Cats are agile, but I'm so afraid she's going to chunk herself down the stairs.
She's a risk-taking cat.
She is. Okay, hey, say goodnight. See you tomorrow. Good.
Good night. See you tomorrow. Good night, Mama. Hey, come here. 1, 2, 3. Appa. Wait, no, wrong way. Wrong way. Other way.
Careful, she's going to hurt herself. You're going to hurt yourself too. Tomorrow your back's going to be hurting. Oh my gosh. Lotita. Okay, let's go to bed. Come on, bed.
Wait, all together now. All together now. Good night. See you tomorrow.
I'm still kind of feeling junky, just like real, like my chest feels a little heavy. It's kind of congested, and I've been struggling for most of the day, and it just kind of got a little worse today than it was yesterday. So I'm just trying to stick it out because I can't take anything. So I'm just like, suck it up, buddy. You always just gotta suck it up. I edited the vlog and got everyone in bed. They were a little wild before bedtime today. A lot wild, actually. Like, and sometimes it's fun, you know, to just let them play with each other, because most of the day they're fighting. I know it's funny because you guys only see like the sweet and innocent side of everything, and you don't see, I'm sure if you have children, you totally understand. Most of the time they're fighting with one another. Sissy did this, Maddie did that, Autumn, get over here, Autumn, don't take my toy. Just constant. Half the time I ignore them because they're sisters and they need to figure it out, and the other half of the time I am telling one to leave the other one alone or go play with a different toy or whatever. I mean, for the most part they're really good girls, but they have their moments more often than you guys probably realize, because that's not something that we show regularly. I do show when I get after them, but for the most part they don't. I get after them like they know that what I say I mean. They like to test on the rest a little bit more than me, because believe it or not, he's a little bit more of a pushover. I know a lot of times, I don't know, I mean, growing up my mom was, love you mom, but she was a pushover, so we knew what we could push and what we couldn't, and I'm not a pushover at all. Hardly ever do I give in to whatever it is. Like if I said no, I meant no, and that's just what it is. And I'm not like a maybe parent, you know. It's not, I'm not one of those parents that's like, well, maybe we can do this, and then later on it turns into a no. If I know we're not going to do it, it's a no. If I know we're going to do it, it's a yes. You know, it's just one of those things. Like, I'm just one of those types of parents. I don't even know how we got to talking about this, how I got to talking about it, but because of that, sometimes, you know, I let them have fun and just kind of run loose and stuff like that, because I know we say no a lot to a lot of things, and you have to. I feel like when you are trying to keep your kids on a good schedule and keep them, you know, regimen and stuff like that, you have to say no, unfortunately. And also, you know, to make your kids understand you don't always get everything that you want. And so because of that, when I let them do stuff, it's almost like it goes overboard. And tonight was one of those nights. You know, they were kind of messing with each other and playing around, and they love to pretend they're babies. I don't know why, but they love it. Autumn tells me almost daily, "Mommy, can you hold me like a baby?" And it's probably because they're getting another sister, and, you know, we'll see how Autumn reacts to that. The other two are used to it. They've already gained a sister each, they know. And Emmy's got 2, so they know what it feels like, but Autumn doesn't, so we'll see how she does. But tonight was one of those nights where I let them kind of mess around with each other. They were up pretty late, and it's late, and it's 10:15 now, and it got a little out of hand. Like, they didn't want to go to bed. Even Autumn, she was like all wild. Her ponytail was like all over the place, and I was like, okay, it's time for bed. And she's like, no bed, Mommy. I'm like, yes, bed. Yes, ma'am, because tomorrow we got stuff to do. So it's fine. You know, those types of nights are, I love looking back on the vlogs and having memories like that, because they fight so frequently, and they don't get along. That I always remind them, not everyone's blessed enough to have a sibling, let alone a sibling of the same gender. You know, me and my brother have a great relationship now that we're older, but we didn't have that great of a relationship growing up. And so I feel like when you have a brother, you're a boy, you have a brother, or a girl, you have a sister, there's like no bond like having that kind of sibling. Not saying that you can't have that bond with the opposite gender of you. You definitely can. It's just, I feel like the girls are very blessed to have so many sisters that they're going to grow up with, that they need to make sure that they understand, like, they're there to protect and love each other and not fight 24/7, even though I'm sure sisters fight all the time. Like, my mom and Nin fight all the time too. But I can't imagine that bond that they're going to have growing up. And so seeing that, like seeing a glimpse of what their future is going to be like, makes me really happy. I love having those memories and stuff to look back on for them. And it also makes me happy just as a mom that when they're getting along, that I hate to be the bad guy and break them up, but it was like going overboard. I was afraid someone was going to hurt themselves. So that's how the night went. I gotta love them, man. They're such good girls when they want to be. Like, I was exhausted coming home. First off, I worked yesterday, and it was a pretty long day at work. I got home late, and then I went to bed after we watched 90 Day Fiancé, and I was up to take him to school at the butt cracking on, so I was exhausted all day today. I went just over and over and over. Like, I went to drop them off to school, I went to go work out at the gym with Nin, and then came home, took a shower, had lunch, went directly to school, got from the school, went to go pick up Autumn, took them home, came home, and I laid on the couch and I fell asleep for like 45 minutes. And then we had tacos for dinner. So they were really good girls while that happened, which is good, because I was like sleeping with one eye open, because I don't fully trust Autumn to be by herself. Not that I trust like the big girls to be by themselves, but I trust them to sit in the room with me if I'm taking a nap and I know nothing's gonna happen. Autumn's the one that I have to be careful of, not only because she's 3, but because she's a little more rambunctious than the other two, and she tends to get herself into situations that she doesn't know how to get out of. And so yeah, that was much needed because I honestly didn't feel like I could function anymore. So I took a little nap while they watched Peppa Pig, and then we went about our night, which is why I let them stay up and watch TV and play with toys and stuff like that. So it was a good night. I was drained. I feel just like I'm not catching up on my energy, and I think going in and out of different sicknesses, that doesn't sound right. Anyway, different illnesses, sicknesses, whatever, you guys understand what I'm saying, has made my body even like not be able to catch up that much more. So maybe I need to take like some vitamin C or something. I don't know. And this is like the worst time to be pregnant, because as we start changing weather and stuff like that, I feel like it gets worse. But tomorrow we have stuff to do, so we continue to truck on. I'm going to go because I've been chit-chatting for 10 minutes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's vlog, and we'll see you tomorrow.